Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We have launched on a brand new lake to us. We're on Lake Nickajack, down here near Chattanooga. We've moved one lake up on the Tennessee River system. We finished in Guntersville in April. The May tournament's here on Nickajack, and we have no experience on this lake whatsoever. We've heard a lot of different things about it. We've heard some people call it a mini Guntersville. We've heard some people say it's more like fishing a river. We've heard people say it's completely different from either one. So we've come here a couple days early. We've got 2 days to practice for our TNKATT tournament, and we're just going to see what the lake is like. We've got some ideas of what we want to fish. We've got 2 spots we're going to try out, and we're going to explore around some of these islands. There's a couple of flats we want to go and take a look at, and we're just going to see if we can find some patterns that work for this TNKATT tournament. We know it produces big fish. Back in February, someone broke the state record for largemouth on this lake. Chatterbait with a 16 3/4 pound largemouth. So we know there's big ones in here. And the key for TNKATT, we're not fishing in no limits this time. TNKATT, it's your 3 biggest fish. So we've got 8 hours to catch 3 big ones. And based on previous tournament history, I think the safest bet to get a top 3 is going to be to get at least 52 inches of fish. So 52 inches over 3 fish. So average between 17 and 18 inches of fish per fish. And it's very possible here. So we just got to figure out if we can figure it out. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get out here and just do some scouting. And we're going to bring y'all along. Let's see if we can't catch some big Nickajack largemouth.
Yeah, this is some clear water. That's a largemouth right there. That's a big one.
Look at that healthy chunk of a largemouth. He's about 15 or 16 inches. He came up and grabbed the frog, hit it hard. I'm gonna throw him back. He started swimming in towards me so quick, I thought I lost him for a second.
There we go. Not a monster, but he would score. So another one. Again, scoreable, but not the size that we need. I think they're getting bigger. That one would score. That's 3 scoreable. And I just found another bag of watermelon red flake. in the Cincos. That's good. I'm trying black blue flake, see if it does any good. Caught one on speed worm with June bug, which I'm low on. So hopefully we can find a tackle shop. There we go. Mr. Black and Blue. Would he be scoreable? Yeah. Yeah, I think he's a scoreable. Yep, he'd score as well. All right, forgot to turn the GoPro back on. Just had another one take the black and blue flake Cinco. So that's 2 on black and blue flake, 2 on watermelon red flake. It's a good sign. Plus I just found 2 unopened bags. I was thinking I was low on them. What I do need to find is a tackle shop around here that carries the Zoom Ultra Vibe speed worm. Ah! I don't know that he'd even be scoreable. But yeah, but just barely. So, number 5. Oh yeah. GoPro capture. Oh yeah. Get up here. That's more like it. Yeah. I gotta get a measurement on that one. $18, not bad. That's pretty fish. All right, we're gonna send her back. First one on the chatterbait. Look at that. Maybe to it. I'm gonna change this one up. Seem to be having better luck with dark colors right now. Ah! Son of a gun. What's another good one? Oh my gosh. Look at that one. Beauty. tell you what. Color. It's the color. They're wanting dark colors. Little bitty.
There's one. There's a largemouth. It took a little while.
Took a second, but there's another one. He's a chunky boy too. That's a healthy fish. It's only about 14 or 15 inches long, but it's a largemouth. First one I've gotten on the chatterbait today. I'm not sure if it's because of the front or what, but they don't seem to be feeding very actively right now.
Decent one, probably about 16. Black and blue. Black and blue. You had any luck?
I caught one on this chatterbait back there, and that's it.
That little cove right around the point right here. I pulled 6. Biggest one was like 18 and a half, 18 and 3/4. Pulled another one that was over 17. Forgot to turn my GoPro on a couple of them. I threw Bama crawl, and I had one small one on that. Then I had white and chartreuse on my reel and feel. Nothing. Threw out the black and blue flake wacky rig again, and had one pop it and start just peel and drag. And I was like, okay, dark colors must be, so I was like, I'm gonna try black blue on my reel and feel. Hooked into one, it pulled loose. One on the wacky rig pulled loose. The next cast, I mean, just folded it over. Just folded the rod over. And it came up and jumped. I was like, oh my goodness. It was about 17, then 2 more casts, bam, 18. Another cast, 16. Now, I don't know if that's gonna change as the weather changes. Right now they want dark colors. Tell you, throw on a black and blue, see what happens. Son of a gun.
give me a limit. Little largemouth, he's about 12 to 13 inches. Going back. That's on the dark color. He slammed it hard. See if we can catch some more.
And another little fella.
Hey, scoreable. There we go. He's long. He's about 15 or so inches. We'll let him go. Oh, that was a fish. Oh my gosh. That's a better one. Not a monster, but he's a fish. Okay. Little fat fish. Let that one go. Came out here in the middle because there's a big hump here. It's really shallow and it's got grass on it. I might throw around here a little bit more. We don't know where we're going to launch for the tournament yet, but I don't want to fish this area out if I do. So we're gonna fish. I'm gonna fish this little section a little bit more just to see if I can get enough fish. There's another fat fish. These guys are feeling a lot bigger than they actually are. Another largemouth. This is a little guy. Nothing big, but fish. All right, guys. Thank you so much for sticking to the end of the video. We hope you enjoyed it. For our first time on Nickajack, I think we did a pretty good job. My dad found a pattern pretty early on color, and it didn't appear they were looking for any specific lure, but they were definitely looking for darker colors. Even though the water was really clear, which traditionally you'd think they'd want a more natural color, but that dark, that black and blue, and that June bug was really working well, especially in the shallow grass. So we don't know if we're going to launch on this spot for the tournament, because we've got another place we're going to try out that's got a massive grass flat out in the middle. And we're hoping that with that larger amount of grass flat, that it'll produce more fish and bigger fish. So make sure you're subscribed, because that's our next stop on Nickajack for day 2 of practice. So join us when that goes up next. Thanks.